Hello everyone! Welcome to our podcast. Here we're going to discuss really amazing stories about our friends who come outside of Java to study in Universitas Trunojoyo Madura. They are come from North Sumatra and Batam.
As we know, UTM is located in Madura, and many of our friends come from different islands in Indonesia. Okay, today we'll hear their story, why they choose UTM, their culture shock, and how they adapted in Madura.
We also have two amazing guests here with us. Let's start by introducing them and please tell your name and where you from. You first, please.
Okay, thank you. Hello guys.
Hi.
Introduce myself. My name is Srila Tarigan. You can call me Lela, and I'm from Batam.
Lela.
Hi Lela. And please.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
I want to introducing myself. My name is Pervina. You can call me Bina. I'm from North Sumatra.
Hello Bina.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
Okay, now without any further ado, let's just jump into the first question. I know they've been here this question a lot, but yeah, we still want to discuss it. Why did you guys choose UTM? Okay, for Lela, you may answer the first question.
Okay, thank you. Why I choose UTM? Before that, I never think that I will have a college in here university. Before that, I have test SNBP and I choose Bali and Batam, but not expected. And then I asked my friend that where campus that have big opportunities and major that I want to like English. I like English, and then yeah, my friend give me advice to try in this campus UTM.
So that's how Lela got accepted in here. Okay, let's hear from Bina Stories.
Just like Lela says, I decided to choosing UTM because I want to growing my mind and improve my knowledge because in different island because I'm from North Sumatra. I think I want to learn about the different culture and tradition and language in this island Madures. I think it's all from me.
So Bina want to explore herself more to be in here. Okay, next question.
Okay, in this next question is, did you know anything about Madura before coming here? Okay, Bina.
Before coming here, I knew about the food of Maduras is sate Madura and bebek sinjai. The famous is I think is bebek sinjai food in Maduras. I think it's so very delicious.
You like it?
I like it. I think it's so very expensive for student. So but it's worth it to buy to anyone. I think it's for me.
Okay, for you, Lela.
Yeah, it's same answer with Bina. I know Madura from the culinaire sate Madura and the tradition karapan sapi. Yeah, like that. Before I don't know Madura, and I think Madura it's near to my city, but arrive this it's so far, like that.
Maybe about rujak or petis.
I cannot like it's too different. I don't like petis, jujur.
Okay, thank you. The next question.
Okay, the next question is what were your expectations before coming and was the reality different?
My expectation before I go to here, I think that Madura is the bigger cities because close to Surabaya. That we know, guys, Surabaya is the bigger cities. in Indonesian like that. And then I arrived this, yeah, it's not like I think gitu. So different, but yeah, I'm so happy in here because the culture and the tradition, it's so good.
You enjoy it.
Yes.
And the next guest star, please.
Maybe I think the expectation I expect this Madura Islands is in Surabaya City. Is so big and have a buildings, big buildings like that.
You not search in Google before,
What?
but
Before you come here,
Oh yes,
Madura is in.
but not a lot, just a little. I search. So I expect Maduras is a very beautiful island. I think maybe this and the weather is a very hot.
Yeah, I agree.
This is so very hot, but I enjoy this island Madura. I think it's all for me.
Okay, now we begin to start the second segment. The second segment is about culture shock and adaptation. The first question is, how was your experience with Madura's food? Like, did you have any favorite, or you still try to get used to it?
Uh, for the food, for me, it's not a trouble because yeah, I like salty, and this Madura, the food so salty, so I like it. But for the favorite food, I like maybe bebek sinjai. It's so different, like the sambal. It's so different with sambal-sambal yang lain gitu
you
like
like
that.
spicy.
Yes, I like so much.
Why is that in Batam there's no sambal or?
There is, but it's so different. Like there are mango like that. So like I'm shocked for the first, but I like it.
Manga.
Yeah.
So Lela really likes salty and spicy. Okay, for Bina, do you have any favorite food in here?
I have favorite food. Maybe sate Madura. I like sate Madura because so sweet and in Medan is nothing is sate Madura. It just have sate Padang. So I think I have different tastes to eat that. So another favorite food is bebek sinjai.
Oh, bebek sinjai itu.
Yes, because this is very famous, right?
Yes, in here very big.
But I think so far to buy this bebek
Yeah.
sinjai. So I think that is from me. Thank you.
So she likes bebek sinjai and satay. What makes you like the satay? Is it the meat or the sauce?
I think the sauce
The sauce.
is different from satay.
More sweet, yeah.
Yes, more sweet because I don't like spicy.
Oh, it's different from two of you. All right. For the second question.
Okay, the next question is, did you face any challenges with the local language or custom? How did you adaptation in here in Madura? Okay, Bina.
The challenges is because I'm from another island in North Sumatra and so far away from here. So I have challenges about homesick. So because I'm so far away from my parents and my family, so that's make me cry first before I came here. So that's just for challenges, and another challenges is about language. I don't understand about the logat, the accent of Maduras in Java. You know, the UTM is have many students use language Java and Maduras.
Yeah, mostly.
Yes.
Use Java.
So that I don't understand because maybe in one time I have to homework in group,
Yes.
they are using Japanese, and
Do you understand?
no, that is very challenging for me. I think that is maybe
But you enjoy in here?
yes, I enjoy because if I knew, that make me to have to motivate to learn that language. So I learn and I know to a little bit language from Java, not Madurus, because the accent of Madurus is so very hard for me to learn that. Maybe I think is all from me.
Okay, thank you. Why about you, Nala?
For me, yeah, challenges about Madura language because Japanese I know little bit, so it's not challenges for me because in Batam it's a lot of people in other cities, and yeah, I know about Japanese, maybe about Madura language.
You know.
I don't know,
Oh,
and I understand about the logat and then the language.
okay, it's okay. Okay, maybe enough.
So by now, do you guys can speak Japanese so far?
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
No, no one understand. Yeah. Maybe we can learn with. Yeah, let's ada because it's from.
The next question is about connection and life lessons. The question is how has this experience changed your view of cultural diversity? You first, Bina.
My experience in culture in Maduras is so very not in my expectation from other people because in other people says people Madura is a very
Very rude.
so very rude. They always carok.
Oh yeah.
I hearing from someone and
It's a bad stereotype.
yes, that is so bad stereotype from another people says. So that is make me confused to stay here. After I stay here, that's changed my mind because they say it's not true. I think it's the people Madura is not always rude to anyone because I have friend from Maduras that is a very kind and welcome to me. Maybe that is the opinion from other people. Maybe it's not true. I think that is my experience. Thank you.
And the next from our guest, please. Neta.
I think same with Bina. Like everyone perspective that say Maduras it's not good or anarchist and each other like that. And I think like wow, I don't wanna to that city before. And my parents say that I nggak boleh ke sana gitu because like perspective other people. But when I arrived this city, it's not true. Maybe just a little, but not all like that. And the culture and the tradition in here, it's so good. Um, it's so good, like that. Uh.
So it's all just bad stereotype, right?
Yes.
Yeah, guys, come here. Kuliah di sini. Okay, the last question. Maybe you guys also curious about this. Like, what advice would you guys give to students who want to study here, especially like you guys far from home or people
in your city want to study here, what advice would you give to them? Maybe Bina can answer.
Maybe I have advice is to enjoyment the experience, what they think from far away, just enjoyment. If you stay and do finish what is your purpose to in this place, so you must don't hearing about the opinion other people about this place, and you must have improve your mental to make apa makes experience is so. And if you don't, and if you think this is so hard, maybe that is you must have motivate to growing up to learn about culture and tradition, and that makes improve your experience. Maybe I think that is for me.
That's really inspiring to her from Bina. She said like, finish what you start and enjoy the things while you learn. Okay, now we move to Lela. Let's hear her advice.
Yeah, same like Bina. Don't afraid if you want to go to anything or someplace, for especially in this city, because maybe perspective other people is not true about that city, and if you want to know about that city, you must go here, that you know about the tradition, culture, and others like that. Maybe.
Thank you, Lela, for the inspiring advice. Those are really great stories from these amazing people. Now we understand more about the beauty and experience these people studying far from home.
Okay, guys, enough in here. Thank you very much for Bina and Lela for sharing your experience and your story. We hope your story inspired our listener too. Okay, thank you.
Don't forget to support our podcast and stay tuned for the next episodes. See you next time, guys. Hello, bye bye. My name is 07.
Apa? Sandal.
Apa lagi Rek?
Say us.
See you next time, guys. Hello.